What's up, students? It is week 3 of the Worthy of It All devotional reading plan. And if you've made it this far, if you're on week 3 with us, well done. Keep it going, stay strong, because we really believe this can be transformative for you. Today, we're going to be landing in the book of Romans again, we're going to start in chapter 15, beginning in verses 23 through 33. But before we do that, let's have a talk real quick. Because a lot of us, if you're a Christian, if you're a believer, you know this. You know that prayer is an essential part of the life of a Christian. And I don't think I need to really convince you on the power and the practice of prayer in your own life and how that is important for you as a believer. But let's talk about prayer for your church. Because in Romans chapter 15, in verses 23 through 33, Paul is urging the Roman church to struggle in prayer to God for him. That word struggle in the original language in the Greek is this hard word to pronounce called sunogazomai. And this meaning means that we would agonize together, that in our prayer we would agonize together. And this is the same root word that's used of Jesus when he's in the Garden of Gethsemane and he's asking his disciples to agonize with him in prayer. But the disciples, they failed to do that. That they failed to be with Jesus in that moment, to pray with him, and they left Jesus to struggle alone. Now, what does this have to do with what Paul says, and what does this even have to do with Worthy of It All? I think that sometimes our prayer life can look like us asking God for things or requesting things from God, and I don't think that's like inherently wrong. I actually think that there's times for that. But Paul here in this passage, he's reminding his readers, he is asking his readers to agonize in prayer for him because Paul's work is moving the church forward, is moving the gospel forward. So let me ask you this question. But when was the last time you agonized in prayer for the advancement of the gospel message in Grace Fellowship? Like when have you joined together with your small group, with your ministry leaders, with your pastors, and with your elders of Grace Fellowship to pray to the Almighty God that he would advance his kingdom through the work of Grace Fellowship? Now, here's what I know. God is moving in incredible ways here at Grace. And this passage is a reminder for us that we get to be a part of that. And we get to join in with our pastors and our elders and our ministry leaders and our small group leaders to agonize together in prayer that the gospel message would move forward here at Grace Fellowship.